Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression of the Lorac Unzipped palette. I love the Lorac Pro palette, so I wanted to see how this baby measured up. In this first impression, I use almost all of these shadows, all of them except for this one. So it's definitely something you want to watch if you're interested in getting this palette. So I It started out as a tutorial. Then it was a first impression just because I couldn't get it together. Just definitely stick in for this ride that I'm about to put you on. Yeah. You do it. La 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 la. Okay, so I've already saved a bit of time by priming with the Loreal Youth Code Texture Pore Perfector Pore Vanisher. I've been using this recently, just trying to figure out how I feel about it. So far I am enjoying it. And I also use the L'Oreal Paris Youth Code BB Cream. It does have SPF 15 and it's in the shade Light. As soon as I figure out what I think about it, I will let you know. But right now I'm just going to go in and start priming my eyes. I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and this does come with the Lorac Unzipped palette, but putting that on my eyeball. So in case you don't know, this is my first time talking to the camera, so don't judge me if I sound like an idiot. Let's get up in here. If you've watched any of my bloopers at the end of my videos, you know that my boyfriend hates when I fill in my brows, so I'm trying to figure out a lighter way to do it. But I mean, the top half of my head is darker blonde brown, so I'm trying to embrace that, but he was just not having it. Like that matters. I'm trying not to stare at the viewfinder like I do in all my other videos. But it's hard to know what's going on over there. This one has a high arch, this one is like sad. It's hard to have good brows when one like hates life every day. I really like using a white base, mostly because I'm so pale. I just feel like it helps. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm not as pale as I normally am, which you're probably like, oh my god, it gets worse. Yes, it happens. This is the Lorac Unzipped palette. It kind of slides open into the packaging that you will kind of notice from the Lorac Pro palette. I have not swatched any of these besides, you know, of course that Ulta, but I have not messed with any of these. I have no clue what I'm going to do. It's just how I roll. And that's what it looks like. Cute packaging. I have some nice highlight colors, some gold colors, some pinky colors, some mauve, mauve, you know how I feel about that. And like some dark kind of, I guess purpley kind of colors, and then some brownish colors, but I'll go with the obvious and do like a highlight shade. I'm going to take this this shade right here, the Undercover. Nothing too special about that. Unreal color. This one right there. That's pretty. It's a really light color. To me it almost looks peachy. But maybe because I have like 6 cool colored lights beaming at my face. I skipped what I always do, and I always do my transition shade. I guess I like got too excited about the shimmery one, so let me go ahead and get that going before I get too much shimmeriness up in there. Right off the bat, I love mauve, mauve, whatever shades. That one right there for a transition shade. Put that baby right up in here. This is definitely pigmented. I've been trying to figure out like if I should place my fake crease in a better way, because I have hooded eyes. Like when I do other people's makeup, that if they don't have hooded eyes, it gets so much easier when I watch makeup tutorials and stuff. I mean, they just like bam, their crease found, put it in there. Because mine is down in there and that's not cute. You want to like put that transition shade more up here, so I have to like make one up.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get it going. Is this looking good? I don't even know. Like, should I do it like this? Should I do it like this?
Now I'm going to use deepen the outer crease with this Unspoken color. It is a matte, kind of darkish, brownish shade. I don't want this to be too dark. I feel like in all my tutorials, I'm like, I'm gonna do a light springy look, and then I'm like, ooh, look at this pretty black. Ooh, look at this blue. Probably should have played with this before I decided to do a tutorial, huh? Nah. I'm just gonna tuck your face off. It's that brown matte color. It's not too dark. Try to build it up. I'm gonna take the Unbelievable color, that one right there. Put that. I think this will be awesome for springtime, like especially for work. I do work like in sales kind of, so I mean, I can wear a lot of makeup and it's not a big deal, but I try to keep it neutral. That way when I walk into work, people aren't like, this one, and it is a pretty like bronzy shade. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah, that's pretty. And go back on with that gold color with my Fix Plus on the brush. Yeah, that looks good. Take the undercover color. Kind of shimmery a little bit. Couldn't really tell at first. It's gonna take unbrittled. I'm just gonna do it. I can't not. It is this one. I promise I know how to say this. I just think it's funnier to say this. I like this unbrittled color. It's really pretty. I don't feel like these are as buttery as the Lorac Pro. Like the Lorac Pro is like probably the best shadows I have. They're just so creamy and buttery. Do you have days where you just can't get your makeup right? Mine just happens to be while like I film and post it online for everybody to see. These shimmery colors seem like so much more amazing in Ulta than they're coming off like on me right now. The Unbelievable shade. Spray it with Fix Plus while it's on the brush and see if it makes any difference. I Fix Plus you. That Unreal shade, which is the light pinky shimmery one. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know. I just feel like it still looks like asshole. Now that I have like 6 different colors all blended together in my eye, pretty much, just try to get that blended out. And take undercover, right under my brow. I definitely had a different look in mind for what I wanted to do, but as soon as I opened up the palette, I just wanted to try everything. So this is the new Beauty Blender sponge deal from Real Techniques. Been using it for a good bit now. And I'm gonna take Unbelievable, and that is this shade. Now I was using that for more of an inner part, but I think I'm gonna use this for the outer part shade. Now that I've gotten to kind of know these shadows, how they work on me. Much better. Much better. I could be a professional and like refilm this now that I know what I want to do, but ain't nobody got time for that. Definitely was wanting to use these gold, so I'll put that back on the lid. Well, I definitely gave every single one of these shadows a go except for Untamed, which is the darkest one, so I guess I'll save that baby for another day. Yeah, I'm starting to like this a lot more now. And then I'm taking the Unreal, the light pink color. I'm putting that back in the inner. Just trial and error, ladies. Trial and error. This shiz don't take 10 minutes, at least for me. I'll go ahead and do my face, and then I'll do lower lash line just to kind of figure out how I want to balance it out. Because I do have a new bronzer. It's from Jane Cosmetics, and it is the lightest shade they have in Inspire. It's a really nice shade. I heard Tati talk about it. I think it's really easy for like if you're not super pale, like maybe beginners. That way you can't overdo it because it is light. It's a really nice color though. Do it down here because I gotta gobble. Me no like you gobble. Okay, so can you tell the difference? This side, this side. No. I like this because like I've been kind of going ham on my face with this bronzer and I don't look gross yet. I mean, I can see the difference, but I don't look muddy or dirty. Tati, that was good. This fluffy brush, my favorite blush from e.l.f. doesn't even have a cap anymore, but it's just amazing. Like, it gives a really nice sheen on the cheek. You don't even have to wear a highlighter, which obviously I do because I'm a fucking crazy person. Sorry for the language. It's called Peachy Checky. Get my blush on. I've been setting under eye concealer with a super old-fashioned powder. Don't judge me. I think there was another Tati thing. Yes, it was. It's the Airspun. Like, my mom used this when I was like super little. Shout out to you, Mom. Betty, this is a Betty Luminizer. Mary Lou Manizer from the Balm. I just ordered the Betty Luminizer, which is more of a bronzer. I'm kind of scared of that one, but I really wanted the Cindy one, the pink one, but it was gone off of Outlook. I like to be like shining sun. Sharpen this, baby. Tiny little squinty eyes. Bam! I've got normal people eyes. I'm going to take Unconditional, that movie color. Just because it's a matte, and mattes definitely do better up under the lash line, in my opinion.
That was my stomach growling. Freaking starving to death. Dying inside. Just keep blending, just keep blending.
As usual, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic. I'm more of a length and separating kind of gal. Going to be taking my red cherry lashes, the Demi Wispies. Have you ever tried filming and putting on eyelashes? Don't judge me. Taking this Milani lipstick in the color Barely There. And just to lighten it up for spring, I'm going to add... Are you kidding me? My new NYX Butter lipstick is broken. And it's in the cap. Just gonna shove my finger in there. And I'm gonna use my Fix Plus just to kind of lay all of these powders and stuff down. Again, I have dry skin. I have to take special care. And the Fix Plus just seems to kind of lay everything down. So. And I don't like to open my eyes until it's dry because I feel like it's gonna make my eyeshadow crease. The Lorac Unzipped palette. I kind of have mixed feelings. It seemed amazing in Ulta, so I'm assuming that once I get to use it, I will love it. It'll be super buttery. I think it's just gotta get over like a little top hardness, because some of them that I've used a lot today are coming off a lot better. I haven't used Untamed yet, so I'll just do one and then see how this works. And it's the darkest one, so it'll probably look awesome. Yeah, uncensored I didn't really use a lot, so just like one wipe and then... Oh, well, now it looks awesome. Yeah, I think these just have to be used a little bit, because like now that I'm digging into them, it looks a lot better. But when I was like applying it to my eyes, it just wasn't working out. They seemed a little bit chalky. But I think it's just the top layer, because like I said, in Ulta, amazing. like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!